about the ideas presented. After you hear the question, you will have 20 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to speak. Now listen to a conversation between two students on campus.
Hi, good morning. Could you help me with something?
Maybe. What's up?
Well, I'm a first-year student.
Everything going okay?
Actually, no. This is a little embarrassing. I think I left my class schedule back at my dorm.
Not a good thing to do on the first day of classes.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure where my class is. I think I remember it was supposed to be here in Smith Hall.
There's a computer for student use in the student center. You could go over there, look it up, and check the room number, but you'd have to hurry.
That's not a bad idea. I could check my schedule for the whole rest of the day at the same time. I don't know where any of my other classes are either, but I don't want to be late, make a bad impression with the professor on the first day. It's actually my very first class, Introduction to Psychology.
Psychology? Oh, okay, you're definitely in the right building. And if it's Introduction to Psychology, it's going to be a big class, in which case it probably meets in a big lecture hall. There are only 3 lecture halls in the building, one on every floor. Just check each floor till you find yours. There's an elevator, so you should be able to move fast.
Yeah, but I don't know what the professor looks like or anything. How will I know whether it's my class or not? It'd be sort of embarrassing, sticking my head into each lecture hall asking if I was in the right place.
Well, you might luck out and find it the first time.
The speakers discuss 2 possible solutions to the man's problem. Briefly summarize the problem, then state which solution you recommend and explain why.
Please prepare your answer after the beep. Please begin speaking after the beep.
According to the conversation, the man has a problem, and the problem is that it is impossible for him to know where he should go to take a class. The woman suggests 2 solutions. The first one is that he check it in the library. And another way is that he find by himself in the building because there are not many courses in the building. I think the former is a good way because it is concise and acute way to solve the problem, and it will be easy for him to do such a thing. Oh, no, not good at all.
Number 6. In this question, you will listen to a short lecture. You will then be asked to summarize important information from the lecture. After you hear the question, you will have 20 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to speak. Listen to part of a talk in an art appreciation class.
In order for art to communicate, to appeal to the emotions or the intellect, it has to combine various visual elements to express meaning or emotion. It's really the visual components of the work, things like color, texture, shape, lines, and how these elements work together that tell us something about the work. Artists combine and manipulate these visual elements to express a message or to create a mood. Think about how a painter might use color, for example. You all know from experience that different colors appeal in different ways to the senses and can convey different meanings. An artist chooses certain colors to evoke a particular mood and make powerful statements. The color red, for example, is a strong color and can conjure up strong emotions, such as extreme joy or excitement, or even anger. Blue, on the other hand, is considered a cool color. Blue colors tend to have a calming effect on viewers. Another visual element important to art is texture. By texture, I mean the surface quality or feel of the work, its smoothness or roughness or softness. Now, of course, in some types of art, the texture is physical. It can actually be touched by the fingers. But in painting, for example, texture can be visual. The way an artist paints certain areas of a painting can create the illusion of texture, an object's smoothness or roughness or softness. A rough texture can evoke stronger emotions and strength, while a smooth texture is more calming and less emotional. As I said earlier, artists often combine elements to convey a message about the work. Take a painting that, say, uses a lot of strong colors like reds and oranges and uses brush strokes that are broad, wide sweeping brush strokes that suggest a rough texture. Well, these elements together can convey a wilder, more chaotic emotion in the viewer than more than in, say, a painting with tiny, smooth brush strokes and soft or pale colors. Artists use these visual effects and the senses they arouse to give meaning to their work.
Using points and examples from the lecture, explain the importance of visual elements in painting.
Please prepare your answer after the beep. Please begin speaking after the beep.
In this lecture, the professor tries to explain visual elements in painting. The most important elements is color, and in addition to this, texture is also important. First one, color. For example, red color brings about an image, strong emotional image, and blue, on the other hand, express calm impression. And concerning the texture, for example, rough brush stroke will evoke hard or emotional feeling, and in contrast, smooth brush stroke will express calm.